What's going on, Bergane? Episode 3, Season 3 of the Philadelphia Eagles rebuild coming at you right now. Before we get into this, don't forget to hit that like button, drop those comments, and hit that subscribe button if you're new with the little bell icon on. That way, every time I post new content, you are one of the first to know. Now that that is out of the way, let's get right into the draft. Where we left off last time, uh, we had some decisions to make. So we'll pause up the draft here. We'll take a look, see if it actually saved our draft board. And of course, it didn't. So now I got to try to run back through what I've already discussed last time. I want to say there was a strong safety. Yeah, George Walters, mid second rounder, late first round talent. So, I mean, we're sitting here at pick 31. It's, right in suit for us. So, with that, the first round pick for the Philadelphia Eagles is going to be George Walters. Strong safety out of Auburn, 72 overall, normal dev. Definitely going to have to get in there and edit that number because nobody can wear the great Wolverines number. So, taking a look here at the draft recap, George Walter, our first round pick. We got Chaj Hackett, 93 speed, 75 overall. Can't hate on it. Manny Jackson, the dude that we were looking at that did not have a picture. Left end, 69 overall. 86 speed will be nice. 82 strength, definitely not where we were really looking. So, I mean, definitely not what we were expecting. But we got DJ Tyler. He was projected a 5th round selection. We got him here in the 4th. He was a first round draft pick. Green chip. 6'1", 299 out of West Virginia. Pretty solid combine. And I mean, statistically, he looks great. So that could be a position that we're going to look at to possibly upgrade our center position depending on how Trey Hill is. Trey Hill's a 72, so is Tyler. The biggest thing is Tyler is scheme fit. But I mean, other than that, we're still sitting pretty good. Because I mean, Jalen Hurts sitting on that normal dev, and then we got Ridder that came out as a superstar. So who knows? Maybe that could be a position that we look to possibly trade in the future. Maybe this year. Try to just somehow, depending on how Hurts does, right before the halfway mark of the year, it might be prime position to look at trading Ridder and trying to move up in the draft somewhere. So getting right into week 1 of season 3, we're facing the Buffalo Bills, who have X Factor quarterback Josh Allen already. Disregard him. Just try to do what we can. Try to get out with a victory. With that, we will sim right up ahead and look forward to the Washington football team as we get a 30-24 loss. And Bobby Okereke, 12 tackles, 1 sack. Our big free agent pickup from last year's class. Unfortunately, 0-1, taking on the 1-0 Washington football team. And we suffer another loss, 21-16. And Elam coming out getting 10 tackles, 2 interceptions. So, the guys are getting out there. They're getting their name, at least recognized. Just unfortunately, it's not showing whenever it comes to the final scores. So heading right up against the 1-1 New York Giants, trying to get a victory, and we fall short again. 23-17, and Dylan Moses comes away with Defensive Player of the Week. So our defense has been there. They're getting awarded, but it has not been, in the right success. Fantastic. Bobby Okereke out for 7 weeks. Really sucks seeing that happen, especially whenever, it's one of the guys that we just brought in free agency. Spent a lot of money to bring him in, help improve this team, and we fall 28-21 to the New York Jets. So currently sitting 0-4, and we got the Washington football team once again, who's sitting 3-1, and we finally get a victory, 30-24. Brandon Brooks wants to talk about this bye week. What can we do? Extra preparation. So we're 1-4 on the season. There's no opportunities to take any breaks, as so far we're not doing well at all. So taking a look at contracts, Fletcher Cox is up there. Big play Slade, Jalen Ridder, Jalen Hurts, Josh Sweat, Kavon Wallace, Davion Taylor, John Hightower, Sean Bradley, Jason Huntley, just to name a few. The rest of the guys I'm not too worried about, especially if we can bring it back. Some of these guys. So let's start with Kavon Wallace, who's been pretty solid for us. Got the deal done. Josh Sweat, unfortunately, he doesn't have that dev trait. But I mean, Sweat has been fantastic with us. Reagor as well. Reagor has been absolutely dominant. So let's see if we can just bump him up here a little bit. 35.5. Got him re-signed. Big play Slay. Would be nice to retain him. But then again, I would also like to see Patrick Surtain get a little more work. Fletch, most likely we're going to come back and get him. Jalen Hurts, I'm going to hold out on. $127 million. So with that, it's a $19.1 million cap hit. So, we have our superstar quarterback that is the backup. So let's kind of see where we're sitting here in a couple weeks. So coming off that bye week, we'll hit the upgrades once again, and I'll do some scouting behind the scenes. So taking on the 49ers here, we're sitting at 500. We get the 17-10 victory, bringing us up to 2-4 on the year. So hopefully, now that we got those victories there after the bye week, hopefully that's going to get us right back on track as we sim up against the New England Patriots. Not sure if Tom Brady has retired since he did go back. My guess is no. 42-13. We suffer an absolutely huge loss. We got the Seattle Seahawks here, both 2-5 teams, and we get a 27-24 victory. Bobby Okereke is available to come back, but we're going to have Davion Taylor to come in and step in, as I don't think we're completely out of the NFC East just by looking at with the Giants being 5-3 and Dallas is 8-0. So currently sitting bottom dwellers of the NFC. We have a new injury. Avonte Maddox is out for 6 weeks now. So with that gives Patrick Surtain the opportunity to come in and do his thing. And now that we're at week 10, let's kind of look at it. Hurts doesn't have the yardage, but 12-4. We're sitting here. Let's see. We're already past that trade deadline. With that, we're going to put Ridder in. See if Ridder can, show some sort of, momentum swing. See what we can do here, as we got him in the lineup, and we're taking on the 5-3 New York Giants. That's going to really mess up their game plan, but they countered it 31-21. Got Bobby Okereke coming back. Dallas lost So let's come in there against, I don't know, the Rams? Or, we got a 34-15 victory over the Miami Dolphins. So, as much as I hate them, let's come in and whoop up on Dallas as they're on some sort of a losing streak right now, sitting at 8-2. They've dropped their last two. Kind of taking a look to see where they are at. Zeke, Amari Cooper, and everybody else is the same when we encountered them in the playoffs last season. The only difference is Abode Awuzie is now a superstar. All right, so here we go. We're kicking off this game against Dallas. We got the ball first. Let's see what's going on with Ridder. See if we can get him rocking. Just kind of get a good feel for him as we take the ball off the left side with Miles Sanders for 2 yards to start the game. Let's get into a passing situation. Why not try the bubble screen? It's there. Cool. If not, all right. So far, the way that they got the coverage, they got the linebacker there, so we should have Miles Sanders right up the middle, able to pick up a pretty decent gain of 6. So we're sitting here 3rd and 2. They did not switch at all. So we got Travis Fulgham there, able to pick up that first down. I mean, just on that, I was not a fan of Ridder's release. So let's try. See what we can find out here. Even if it's just an underneath throw, we hit Miles Sanders, who's able to pick up just a short little gain. Set up for 7. And yeah, need to come out of this somehow with a touchdown. Here we go, and the 16-yard line. Don't really have anything. We got the corner of the end zone, and he come down with it, but no. Damn it, he was out of bounds. Just had that left foot sitting out. So let's just try coming right back to it. There's a chance that we could find it open again. We do have Miles Sanders. Would have been nice if Miles Sanders would have caught that on the run and somehow found a way to get out of bounds. So Jason Huntley is into the ball game. Let's try a screen. 3rd and 3. Can we pick it up? No, come on. Damn it. There we go. Finally, defense stepping up. Fletch coming and getting his 5th sack on the year. Haven't really been able to do a damn thing so far against Dallas defensively, where they're just finding everything, just like that run. Zeke now 4 for 27. So I really would not be surprised if they decide they're going to try to throw the ball here, and they run it. They tried the option, and Dak gets blown up by John Bradley, holding them to 3. Back on offense here, trying not to turn the ball over this time. As we hit Miles Sanders, able to get the blocks picked up. Miles Sanders able to break an arm tackle to pick up 10 on the drive. 2nd and inches, not terrible. Let's switch this. We'll run to the heavy side. Able to pick it up. All right. Quentin Nelson. Barely there. But just enough to give us that boost for the first down. and just kind of seeing what we can run here. So far, it hasn't really been too terribly much. Maybe Rondell Moore can use that speed downfield, but no. We got Dallas Goddard. There we go with the toe touch on the sideline. It is down here right on the outside of field goal range as we hit the 2 minute. Well, I'm sorry, right on the edge of the red zone. We're already in field goal range as long as we don't screw off and turn this ball over. So maybe we can hit it again. Not 100% sure here. They drop, so we can get a little run. Would have been nice if they would have picked up their blocks. But hey, we're down here, 2nd and 2. And of course, it's not in the audibles. Miles Sanders finds the hole, able to get down to the 5-yard line. Let's run it back. See if we can get Miles Sanders in here for the touchdown. They have not been utilizing Miles Sanders much in the sim from what we've seen. Down here to the 3-yard line. And there's a chance we could hit this flat route. There we go. Miles Sanders in for the touchdown. Taking a 4-point lead, extra point pending. Travis Fulgham. Let's go. We got the ball back with 39 seconds left to go in the first half after forcing a 3-and-out versus Dallas. And we're able to just shift our self to the left and find Travis Fulgham wide open for the 34-yard touchdown. And also, Jalen Ridder dislocated his elbow, unable to return this game. Dallas down here at the 4-yard line, trying to make a stop. Defense able to get a little bit of pressure. Held Zeke to only a gain of 2. So now it just comes down to whose goal line is better than the other, as they're most likely going to run the ball here again. And we get in the backfield, able to hold them down to the 1. So we just need one more stop. And we force a field goal, possibly. We did not. Zeke able to get in, barely, but he broke the pylon. So looking at this right now, we got man coverage. There could be an opportunity for Hackett to get open. We'll also send Rondell Moore on the drag route here. We drop back, have Moore able to connect, pick up 10 as the chains move and the clock starts just slowly winding down. Could be in the same situation here. Move Rondell Moore over on the drag route. We could have Hackett. We did have Hackett. Did have him. Then we find Goddard. Oh my gosh. Dallas Goddard going up across the middle on a broken play for the first down, as we're just going to try this bubble screening. Able to hit it, most likely coming back on us. Hackett able to get around that corner, get the first down. So depending on what happened, illegal man downfield. Trey Hill. Though we still have a 8-point game here at the start of the fourth quarter, there's a chance that we could use Miles Sanders here and run the ball. As long as our blocks hold up and we hit the wrong hole, only picking up 4, 3, something like that. So, let's stay in this formation, see if we can find them. We don't have the bubble screen, fortunately. So let's just try running this ball again. Still, gain of absolutely nothing. So it's not looking good for us so far here to start the fourth quarter. So let's run some PA crossers. And as we set up the PA crossers, I'll explain it. So I set my tight end on a streak, my wide receiver on a drag, block my running back and him, and just hike the ball. Didn't have enough time for everything else. Do we have him? No. Ball just... God. Ridder does not have any accuracy at all.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside. This is Elliott. He finds some open field here.
Seriously?
He's hit the 50. The 30.
Seriously?
20. Touchdown.
Opens an entire gap up that middle. Zeke goes 96 freaking yards for the touchdown. This is why I hate this game. I hate it. Now we're down by 4 with 3:51 to go in the game. We need something going. Ridder has not really been the guy that I thought he was going to be. I don't want to pull him in this game. I want to... we almost had the kick return. We almost had it. Like I was saying, I don't want to go and pull Ridder. He's been pretty solid for us. Just unfortunately, we haven't been able to do anything with any of our drives. Alice Goddard. That would have been bad. That would have been absolutely. We have a chance for a screen. 2nd and 10. They don't pick it up. Can we get it off? We got the ball off. Able to pick up our blocks, at least gain something. Ridder's over 200 yards now with 2 touchdowns and that big fumble. Ridder is tired. At least he was. Now he's not. So we're good to go there. We'll just kind of walk through this, find the 0-1 trap, see if we can pick it up with Miles Sanders' legs. We need 4 yards. Blocks are picked up. Miles Sanders able to get it as the Dallas defenseman. I think it was D-Law. No, maybe not. Vanderish. Vanderish ended up jumping on his back, which led to Miles Sanders able to just pick up that extra bit of yardage. Oh my. Oh my. Rondell Moore in the corner of the end zone, able to get both feet down and possession of this ball. What a dot by Ridder. Easy touchdown. We got the lead again. Should be going up by 3. Extra point pending.
That's Elliott. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Oh my. Oh my. Elam, what an interception. Oh, I hope they show that replay. Up and over his back. Oh, wow. That is what I'm talking about. And they're not going to show that replay? Let's see it. Josh Sweat gets tied up in the middle. Dak throws it. Elam is in a horrible position right by CeeDee Lamb. And somehow, he forces his way up and over CeeDee Lamb. And that ball just magically sails. All right. I'm good with it. Able to get this ball back right outside of field goal range to make it a touchdown game. So as long as we can, do something here, as long as we don't turn the ball over, then we'll be sitting pretty. We got to roll left. Had broken containment. We're able to get the ball off. And Ridder, here we go. 31 yards on the scramble. Set up a first and goal down here at the yard line. Send more on the drag. Fulgham, we can send on the slant. Everybody else, we're going to keep doing the same thing. Able to pick up that block. Can we get around the corner? Can we get around? Down to the 3. Yo, I would love to get Ridder a rushing touchdown here. If not, I'm cool with it as long as we get in for points. I hit the button. Throw it. We got sacked, 3rd and goal, but that's okay. It sets up a pretty good opportunity here for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. Depending on who's guarding him, we have him. It took way too long. How is that a pick? He had 1 foot in. This isn't college. This is not college football. All right, back on defense. We get another stop. Able to get in there, and Fletch puts Dak Prescott on his ass for the 2nd time. Game. Keep doing the thing. Keep coming in there. Keep getting pressure. Unable to get pressure this time, and he just checks down. Short little gain. 3rd and 15, if there even was a gain. Let's go cover 6 invert. See what we can do here. Unable to get any pressure, and he finds Amari Cooper. I don't think that's a first. I do not think that's a first. No, 4th and inches. Let's come right out here in the 4-6. Try some gaps press. Never mind. It's just going to do what it wants. We need a stop. Can we get the stop here? Come on, Fletch. Come on, Fletch. Get back in there. Back in there. There we go. Fletcher Cox able to turn the ball over on down with the TFL. All right, so we got a big morale boost there after beating Dallas, who is leading the division 8-3. The Giants have now tied after we sent Dallas packing for the 3rd straight week. We're sitting 5-6, just under 500, as we got the 3-8 Rams. Can we get a victory? Can we improve to 500 and we lose 36-22? 5-7 facing the 11-1 Carolina Panthers. Suffer another loss. Fantastic. Looks like we're going to be going into the draft with a pretty decent pick. So here we lose 30-19. Get a player of the week, Fletcher Cox, 11 tackles, 3 sacks. Big game against Dallas. We always want to beat Dallas, no matter what. They're sitting 9-5. They've been on a downward streak. We lose 28-25 And to finish out the year, we got the Detroit Lions. And we lose. Once again, might as well just send our guys through the upgrade machine as really nothing. Got all our practice squad players signed. Jalen Ridder is finally available. Sim up here through the playoffs, and then we'll take a look at the Pro Bowl, take a look at the playoff picture, season-ending stats, and we'll also take a look at the season-ending awards. So here at the Pro Bowl, we'll take a look at the roster, see if we had anybody, and so far, not a single soul. Quentin Nelson, Fletcher Cox. Yeah. Going to do it for us. Only Quentin Nelson and Fletch make the Pro Bowl. So we got the Carolina Panthers and the Baltimore Ravens in the playoffs. Well, I'm in the Super Bowl. They're kind of shaping it up. Panthers were your number 1 seed. Lions, Bears, Giants, Falcons, San Francisco 49ers, and the Dallas Cowboys. Panthers, their closest game throughout was 38-35 against the division rival Atlanta Falcons. Over in the AFC, you got the Browns, Chiefs, Bills, Patriots, Ravens, Titans, Raiders. I mean, pretty solid games there. And then Baltimore just comes up and whoops up on the number 2 Kansas City Chiefs to make their appearance in the Super Bowl. We got to remember, we kind of switched out middle of the year. So we were 31st overall offense, 16th defense. Miles Sanders still unable to, get to that 1,000 yards. Quarterback play was pretty solid. Pretty solid. I mean, not really. I lied. So, I mean, that's definitely something that we need to. Do we stay with Hurts? Do we sign him to a mega deal? Or do we let him walk in free agency and rock with Ridder? You got to remember, this was the first time that Ridder actually had any playtime. Miles Sanders, again, no 1,000-yard rushing season, and they do not use him in the red zone whatsoever. Only 2 touchdowns. So, I mean, just taking a look at it, through this rebuild, he has a total of 6 touchdowns. Absolutely horrible. I have no idea what's going on with the team, why they're not utilizing him. I know last year he got hurt. Only played. Never mind, it doesn't show you. I was going to say he only played so many games, but yeah, I mean, he's getting the touches. He's just not getting in the end zone. Receiving wise, Dallas Goedert leads the way. Jalen Ridder got hurt, so definitely not that dynamic offense that we had last season when we made the Super Bowl. Defensively, Dylan Moses again, tackling machine. 130, his best year yet. 8 tackles, 2 sacks, 4 interceptions. All right, what about Fletch? Fletch in the double digits once again with 11. And Dylan Moses led the way with 4 interceptions. Elam with 2. Deshaun Watson was your MVP. Kyler Murray is the AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, we had Dylan Moses coming in there at number 4. Pretty solid. Offensive Rookie. We had Taj Hackett. Defensive Rookie, Walters coming in there at 5, and Manny Jackson coming in there at 8. This quarterback goes to Trey Lance. Running back goes to Zeke. Receiver, Cooper Kupp. O-line, Quentin Nelson there at 5, and that's about it. Defensive line, Fletcher Cox all the way down there at 4. Linebacker, Dylan Moses at 5. DBs, Elam, no respect. Yeah, and Jake Elliott is no longer your NFC Kicker of the Year. For multiple years, he falls to number 5. Season recap, you got the Carolina Panthers beating the Baltimore Ravens 30-15 with Teddy Bridgewater coming off as the Super Bowl MVP. Like I said, we had some re-signs, check some retirement, see if we had anybody from the squad retire. And we had nobody. So that we're good on that part. Just the re-signs. All right, Fletch has dropped his asking price. And he wants to play for a new team. Darius Slay, can we bring him back on a 1 year? A new team. Hurts still wants the same. Davion Taylor, definitely want to lock him. He's been progressing pretty nicely. We'll even bump him up to 2, and we'll give him $1 million to sign on with us. There we go. We got him. John Hightower can go. Sean Bradley can walk. Yeah. So now it comes to the big decision. Jalen Hurts. We're going to let him walk. I'm probably going to come back and kick myself in the ass for that. But we're going to let him walk. Coming into free agency, we have some money to spend. So we got $61 million. We don't have that big looming contract of quarterback anymore. So we'll jump in here and we'll see what we can do, see if we can bring improvement to the team. So we threw 2 bids. One was Justin Jefferson. We finally got him here in Philly. He was supposed to come to Philly, but Howie Roseman decided, hey, we're going to take a flyer. We're going to try to take Jalen Reagor and hope that he produces. I do have a bid out for Jalen Hurts. I cut his, what he wanted completely in half. So we'll see if we can pull him here at some point. If we have to, we might go back in, up it, because definitely need to look at bringing in, a quarterback, and he still has yet to sign. Are there any negotiations on him? Falcons come in. Falcons put in a solid bid. So we're not going to do anything there. We got some 5th-year options. Patrick Surtain, definitely going to lock him up, especially now that we let Big Play Slay hit the market. So we let some of our big guys go. Another 5th year, Dylan Moses. Yes, sir. Absolute tackle machine. Would be nice to see him hit a dev trait at some point, but it has yet to happen. So we will sim up here to the draft and kind of get a look to where we need to be, what we need to do. Defensive tackle, absolute. As we have nobody on the roster. Solid offense, 91 overall offense, but the defense needs work. So we got Ridder there. Justin Jefferson comes in there as our number 1 defensively. We need defensive tackles bad. Very, very badly. So with that, we'll come into the draft, see what we can do as we're picking at pick 8. So we have the options there. As I was kind of looking, I didn't see really any defensive tackles come up. So that's a good thing. One of the biggest ones that we had, we'll just go right to defensive tackles, kind of take a look there. We can get Babineau, J.R. Babineau, run stopper out of Louisville. Solid combine. And then hopefully maybe in the 2nd round, can we grab Davion Williams? I don't know. We'll have to see. But that is going to do it for me on year 3 of this rebuild. Don't forget to hit that like button, drop those comments, and hit the subscribe button if you're new. That way you're alerted every time I post new content. And don't forget to hit and follow all the socials down in the description below, along with the Discord, where if you want to connect with me, shoot the crap, talk sports, whatever, be sure to join. easiest way to get a hold of me. But until next time, thanks for stopping out. Phillies out.